good morning everyone. Welcome to day 3 of Inktober. I'm going to be doing the bait prompt today. And I was thinking of all sorts of different ways, but I decided to just do a fishing boat and use the bait that way. And I started to draw it in and I thought, well, maybe I should be recording this. I don't know. But anyway, this is what I have in so far. I am going by photo reference, which I cannot show because I did not take the photo. I don't know who did, so I can't even get permission for it. But I'm going to continue on with this drawing, and I'm going to do it in hyperlapse so that you all can see. I know many of you like to watch me draw, so I'm going to go ahead and complete it. This part I just, started by putting my shape in, my curve, starting there, getting these lines set, then doing the next level up, the next level up, the next level up. And I started to put in detail, and I thought, you know what? Quit with the detail until I get to the end. So I'm almost done with the structure, and then I'll be putting in detail. I can get this in a little bit darker for you to see. I am doing it in pencil because I just feel better using pencil. I had to erase a couple times on this to get my lines correct. So that's why I like to use pencil. So anyway, this part is flat here, and then I'm going to have some bubbling up on the water up here where it comes over the front of the boat and then bubbles behind from the wake of the boat. But I will go ahead, finishing these lines, and then you can watch how I do the rest. I'd really rather be painting this. And maybe I will. I was reading this email. I decided to join Jake Parker's emails on Inktober. And the reason for that was I was getting information from one of my followers on YouTube and Instagram. And she brought it to my attention that he had this email program, and I guess it was new this year. I don't know, maybe last year. He said there were about 50,000 people who joined that. And he gives a lot of good advice and information. So while I'm drawing, I'm going to just read a little bit of that email to you. So getting back to what Jake's email was about, well, a few weeks ago, I had received a message from somebody that follows me on YouTube and Instagram, and she said she didn't think she was going to be doing Inktober this year because she received an email from Jake that said he wanted us to do it only in ink, just one color. That was just one of his suggestions because that's how he illustrates, but he wanted us to focus on the drawing, which is why he says just ink, but we can do whatever we want. Then just yesterday when I posted my first Inktober video, somebody went off on me saying, oh my gosh, you spent the first 2 minutes blathering on before you even started to open your sketchbook. And I thought, really? Seriously? I said right in the beginning of the video, I'm going to explain Inktober. If you already understand Inktober, then please fast forward to 2 minutes to 26 seconds. And this person went off on me. I will not tolerate that. We need to keep each other pumped up, not put each other down. And this is just what Jake had to say in one of his recent emails. By the way, there's no Inktober police going around looking to shut people down if they aren't using ink or the prompt lists. This is just for fun. While it's suggested to use real ink, keep things black and white, and use the official prompt list, the spirit of the challenge is very open to people being creative in what tools they use, how they use them, and what they create. I've heard of a community of artists who are going to use this prompt list to make a new 3D model every day. There's also writers who are taking part in Inktober by writing a short story for each prompt. That's pretty cool. I want to find those. Both of them, actually. Who's going to stop them and tell them they're doing Inktober wrong? No one. This month, if you're tempted to call someone out for not doing Inktober the way you think they should do it, I want you to just keep it to yourself. Only celebrate people's creativity and expression. Let's keep it positive out there on the web. Do like your mom taught you. If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. Jake. So I'm saying the same thing. And if you're going to leave negative, nasty comments on my YouTube channel, I'm going to delete them. Or on my Instagram, I will delete them. I'm not going to put up with this crap. So yay, oatmeal, you can just lay off. I'm done with you. And be nice to people. Be nice to people, for goodness sakes. So today, I'm using, again, my Kaweco Sport pen, this one that's in my hand now. This one has a certain darkness in the black ink. And then I also used that one that I used in the beginning. You saw me drawing with it, which is a Jetstream gel pen. And it has a pencil and 4 inks in it. And I can flip them around. And I used the red, the blue, the black, and the pencil in that. And then I also used my white gel pen. I also used my white Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White ink. I used black ink. And at the end, the pen that I use is a Tombow calligraphy pen in hard, I believe is what I use. And that's pretty much everything I used. And I also used my little demi palette by Maria at arttoolkit.com. You can get those there. They're half the size of a business card size palette. And they have half pans, 12 half pans come in it. Or I suppose you could ask for different ones. If you wanted full pans, you could probably get 6 or 4 plus 4 half pans. Or you could get 6 full pans or whatever. Now I'm just trying to bring the clouds down over the mountains here. And that's what I did for that, to bring that haziness down, which was in the photo. But I decided I wanted to use the watercolor, so there. I also love that Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White. I've had it for quite a while. It comes very thick, almost as a solid, but it reconstitutes with water. So you put a little water on a brush and dip it in there, you're all set to go. And that is pretty much my entire sketch. So remember, everybody, be courageous, paint, sketch, draw with wild abandon, but most of all, be kind to each other and pump each other up for a change. Bye-bye.